Hello, Leo. This is Mary with Sayre Tarot. Today, today we're going to talk about the rest of August. This would be the 16th through the 31st, 2020. And we're asking what is in alignment with your highest self. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about the past, present, and future. So I have the Mente Oracle cards here. And thank you for stopping by, your likes and shares. And if you have any questions or comments, I welcome them. Also, if you would like to book a reading or look at my products, website, all that information is in the description box. Just get a couple more shuffles here. So, happy birthday, by the way. So, I embrace the all is in the past. I regard all altars with respect is the present. I invoke laughter is the future. And this is really great. So sorry. I embrace the all. Well, this has to do with just maybe looking at things for what they truly are. All the different elements that make up our life experiences. Kind of trying to come to terms with everything that has happened in the past. Maybe how it's shaped us. Because if we look at things from an honest perspective, then it gives us more power, actually. So it would be our truth in the whole situation. Because if we deny, whatever we resist persists, right? So it's a kind of just coming to terms with where we are in space and time in our life, all of that kind of stuff. So I regard all altars with respect. So this card speaks about people's religions, their routines, their see, this person has this vase or a vase, and she's pouring out all the water, and she's looking at the water that's spilled. Okay, we have these two pillars, and then these are the earth energy, the earth signs. It's the alchemical sign for earth, and then we have like an eagle or a hawk or something above here, a bird. So people have all kinds of reasons for what they believe in, okay? Somehow it talks about right here the emotional value, like she's pouring out the emotional value. And not always do I read the cards the same, so just thought I'd let you know that. So this card talks about creating your own altars, what we do, what we create around us based on what we believe in. And this is the present energy. So some people will create altars and they will put blessings or offerings. Some people put crosses on the wall. They wear medals around their neck. They do different things to pay their respects to whatever their gods are, whatever god or goddess they believe in, right? Some people believe in the sun. Some people believe in Mother Earth. There's all different ways of believing. And so this is regarding all the other people's beliefs with respect, that there is their own truth behind it. So when we respect other people's views, we respect other people, period. And people have emotional reasons for believing what they believe. And sometimes it has to do with their own emotions. And sometimes it has to do, and there's all different levels, of course, but it also has to do with the way they were brought up, where they come from in the world, like socially, historically. It has to do with their type of background. It's like it's not their ethnicity sometimes. So, and has to do with lineage, bloodlines, all kinds of stuff like that. And this is interesting because it has been coming into focus more lately as we're trying to, have peace in a world of all different opinions, right? But there's a place to come. I mean, it needs to start with respect, period. And, something about her not engaging in chaotic behavior. Okay? Embracing the all is to accept all. Regarding all altars, see, there's all. So here's the future. Okay. So I invoke laughter. This is just about really lightening up on the whole thing. How to move forward is to lighten up and dance. Everybody dances, everybody sings, everybody has hope. It doesn't matter where they come from. Everybody wants to be happy. They want children, they want abundance, they want truth, they want honesty. Most people do. So it's like finding a common ground and letting this stuff go. Okay, we see it, we know it, I respect that. Okay, where can we go from here? Okay. It's very insightful. And, of course, Leo, the fifth house, is about fun. It's about fun and passion. Leo is about fun and passion and coming from the heart. So we're going to pull a creativity card on each one of these and just get a little bit more insight. So here's the front of the card. Preparation. Luck comes most often to the person and the place where preparation, opportunity, and skill meet. So embracing the past when looking at your past. And I don't know, there's something about luck here. Maybe somebody would say, oh, those people are so lucky, but maybe they prepared for what they were able to accomplish, whether it was education or maybe they prepared. Maybe if they knew that times would be tough and they saved food for that or money for that or some kind of investment. That's how people prepare. It isn't always luck. There is luck when everything meets, like they were saying, but it's not blind luck. There's sometimes blind luck, but usually it has to do with how we show up, how we've been showing up. Okay. So the next card then. I'm going to pull from the bottom for the present. And here's the picture. Truth. An honest desire to know and speak the truth produces beneficial results. So if we were looking at how people do things, we must, with respecting their opinions and their beliefs, there must be truth here too. It's important that the truth is spoken on everything. So if there's things, because there's a moon, I don't know if it kind of looks like a moon, but it's orange. So, but it's not a real bright picture. So it leads me to believe it could be a moon. So there's something here about different beliefs and maybe there are different routines, the way they do things in their beliefs. And I think that we should be open about that people need to be honest about what their religions truly believe. Because if something's hidden, the question would be, why is it hidden? Okay, that's just it. So, next card. Here's a picture. Generosity. You can afford to be generous with the gift of your time and attention. And so I think that's interesting. Over this, I invoke laughter. So giving to others with our time and attention, it actually does create happiness, because part of this is getting to know other people, looking at the situation, getting to know other people, speaking your truth. And by showing up this way, we inspire others to be truthful, okay? By accepting people and them, allowing them to be who they are without fear. Okay. I know it's really vague. Let's get a little bit, just some angels and ancestors here. But it kind of looks like the world stage, Leo. Like this playing out the whole world stage. Instead of looking at differences, what do we have in common? How can we make peace? I mean, let's talk about the truth. If there's a movement, let's talk about what the truth of that movement is. Let's talk about it all. Let's not just point fingers at what other people's are doing. Let's talk about the truth. I mean, they keep pushing me to say that word over and over because there's something that's not being spoken. There's something that is not being looked at. And there's something that is not being equal on all sides. So it's like there's slivers of what somebody or something wants you to see, but it's not the whole truth. And I think if we lighten up and have generosity, truly communicate with people, come from a place of happiness, dancing or barbecues or that kind of thing, that we can, it'll bring down everybody's resistance for communication. And it'll allow others to see that there is more things in common than is being projected. Okay? So we're going to put the eagle right here. The eagle is seen from a higher perspective. And this is great because I embrace the whole situation, how it's been, my past, right? And then preparation, understanding that where maybe I didn't succeed might have been the fact that I wasn't prepared. Or maybe I didn't think something through before. Okay? And so now we have the eagle. And so that's wonderful because it's kind of like, okay, I've looked at it from a different perspective. And yes, it does look different. Now, I can see that maybe I wasn't unlucky. It's just the way things go when you're not prepared. Had I been more prepared or had more insight, then it would have been different. Okay? Had I been more patient, a lot of that is just looking from different perspectives. Okay, so let's look at the middle card here. I'm going to pull from the bottom again for the angels and ancestors. So I have spring. See your seeds grow. So it is true. I mean, so whatever we do has repercussions. It has consequences. So if we have been treating others or others people's gods, if we had been treating others and what they believe in with disrespect, then we need to see the truth of it. An honest desire to know and speak the truth produces beneficial results. Whatever we do produces results. So had we planted good seeds, we will have a good garden. We will watch our seeds grow in a good way. Have we planted things that maybe we only had to do in the darkness that may have not have been good based on how we felt at the time, then we will see those seeds grow also. That's where the preparation in the right way is so important. These cards are very similar, huh? Okay, let's look at the future. Sorry about my throat chakra. It just kind of always does that when I'm reading. It's like the energy that goes through my my third eye or something like that. Okay, so let's look at this one. They asked me to shuffle again. Okay, so this is stag, and this is great. This is perfect for you. So trust and thrive. So the stag is a leader, right? He is this is an elk. I believe it's an elk. So he's a leader. So invoking laughter, getting people together, putting yourself out there. This is like the sun energy, which is Leo anyway. Generosity. You can afford to be generous with the gift of your time and attention, which Leo does a really great job with that. And stag, show yourself off. Show off who you are. You're in the sun. This is your time. It's your birth. It's your solar return. To trust that you're here for a reason, and there's a bigger picture here why you're being asked to step out into the light, which is where you like it anyway. So this is just a confirmation that just do it. Just step out. Step out and have these conversations. Step out and speak the truth. Step out and talk to people about preparing for something, about differences of opinions, about where you could have done better in the past and now you see, and that step out and be the teacher, be the leader, be the example. So many things, right? There's a natural theme. Look at this. It's all like natural. Not all the cards are like this in this deck. You see, this is like Egyptian. This is like trader. This is natural. So this is something that, well, that probably comes to you naturally. So allow, your energy to flow in a natural way. All this has this, what is this? Sacred geometry kind of stuff, mandala stuff in the background. Just thought I would say, this is something that's, it's like in the grid. I don't know what that means. You doing this work is going to put good stuff into the grid, because altars and certain places and divine geometry, sacred geometry, that needs new energy in there, and you can help with pulling down or putting the right kind of energy in there. But that's for someone in particular that works with sacred energy or has considered it. Okay, so we're just going to do a couple more cards. We're going to pull those up. I'm just going to do a few tarot cards to wrap this up for you. Anything else that Leo just needs a little bit of a heads up about? I don't know. It seems like maybe you've thought about doing something in particular, and maybe you have kind of prepared for it, or you tried it before and you hadn't prepared enough. But looking at it now, you can see where you could have done it better. Seven of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. Beautiful. Page of Wands. Two of Pentacles. Okay, so Seven of Wands is, it's a card of challenges, a card of, this guy's protecting what's important to you now. Okay, so maybe you're in a place that there's a lot of Wands energy. 3 out of 5 cards. Okay, so maybe now you're willing to protect your dreams, what you want, what's important to you. No matter what's in front of you, the challenges, you're ready to face these challenges now. So this Seven of Pentacles, maybe in the past, or maybe it's time to look at areas that were not such good investments, places where you were not really willing to invest in. And that makes sense here when you talk about your time, where you're willing to give your time to and attention to. That when things didn't work out, it might have been because, well, no true investment was made, okay? So, but it kind of looks like now you're willing to see this for what it was. It's that other perspective. Just listening, it's like there's another message there. Maybe it's what and who you invested in, spent your time with. Because every moment that you have, maybe you had something that you did that wasn't the best investment. You spent time somewhere where it might not have been good in the overall picture. Okay. Maybe it was something you didn't want somebody to know about. So let's talk about the Ace of Wands now. But this is a rebirth. This is a rebirth, a new life, a new enterprise, a new idea, new passion. But now I see, oh my gosh, I'm so inspired now. You're so inspired now. I have the Page of Wands reversed. So you're inspired where you lacked confidence or inspiration before. You're inspired where where things kind of fell apart. So Page of Wands reversed is somebody that's, well, it's kind of bad news, bad information, bad, like maybe you were inspired, but you lost it. So it can be a lot of different things. Pages are about communication. So it can be you're inspired no matter what comes at you, no matter what may have like changed your attitude in the past. It's like, I know I can fight through the obstacles now. So that's what I feel this is about. Okay. So 2 of Pentacles now. This is when I'm juggling and I can't really decide what to do. That's over now. A decision is made, or because somebody dropped something. Somebody lost one of the choices, that there's really no decision left but to actually go for what you want, or somebody here wants. So it's like, yeah, we know about the bad investments. We know when we lost our inspiration, and now that choice has been taken away. So now there's no problem with the rebirth. There's no problem moving forward. There's no problem fighting for what I believe in now, defending what's important to me, because now I know. Does that make sense? Okay, guys. Happy birthday. And let me know what you think. Take care. Talk to you soon.